Hi, I'm McGregor Donnelly.
And I'm Chris Massaro.
And we're reporting live from Bicayne National Park.
Hello, I'll tell you about the size and location of Bicayne National Park. Our park is located in southern Florida in the south of Miami. It is 181,500 acres. The park is also 95% water. Now let me pass it on to McGregor Donnelly.
Thanks, Chris. Today I will be talking about Pangea, plate tectonics, tourism, and animals. Pangea was one big supercontinent. When Pangea was there, Bicayne National Park didn't exist. When all the continents broke apart, Bicayne National Park started to form. Bicayne is located on the North American plate. No plate boundaries have any effect on it. There are many places to go and sights to see in Bicayne National Park. The amazing coral reefs are perfect for snorkeling and diving. The waters around the island are full of fish such as bluefish, yellowtail snapper, the greater amberjack, and many more. With all of these sport fish, it makes a great fishing spot for many fishermen. Since 95% of the park is made of water, the best way to travel around Bicayne is by boat. It is also the best way to see all the beautiful islands around the park. One of the largest points of interest is Elliott Key. It is also the largest island in Bicayne National Park. There are awesome camping grounds and there are picnic tables scattered around the island. Another fun thing to do on the island is hiking. A lot of people often visit Bicayne Lighthouse. It was originally made not to shine light. Then later on it had a light installed to light the island. It is also 65 feet high. Another thing I would like to talk about is animals. There are a lot of shellfish such as lobster, blue crab, and shrimp. There is also the peregrine falcon, American crocodile, and 5 species of turtles. Now let me pass it on to my good friend Chris Massaro, who is going to talk about plants and history live from the sea.
Thank you, McGregor. There are many types of plants in Bicayne National Park, such as algae, turtle grass, and manatee grass. Now let me tell you about history. In 1961, land workers united to create a city called Islandia on Elliott Key. They planned to make an oil refinery on the key. This would have resulted in the coral reefs being destroyed. People supported this because it would add jobs for the economy. Others disagreed to this because it damages the coral reefs that have been growing there for a very long time. In 1968, when it looked like the land was going to be a national park, supporters of Islandia bulldozed a 6-lane highway through the entrance of Elliott Key. On October 18, 1968, President Lyndon Johnson signed the bill creating Bicayne National Monument, and then later on it was expanded into a national park. Now we will talk about the 4 main landforms of Bicayne National Park. I will be talking about the bay and mangrove forest. The whole national park is in Bicayne Bay. It is made up of coral reefs, sandy bottoms, and islands. Pollution is the main destructive factor on the bay. Also, storms such as Hurricane Sandy have ripped apart some of the islands on Bicayne National Park. The mangrove forests help block all hurricanes and storms. The mangrove forests are made up of many types of mangrove trees such as the red mangrove, the black mangrove, and the white mangrove. The mangroves form naturally. People cut down the trees for timber and charcoal, but mostly the mangrove forests are unbroken and have been preserved for many years. And to finish up a report on Bicayne National Park, let me pass it on to McGregor Donnelly.
Thank you, Chris. I will finish up our landforms with coral reefs and islands. Tiny organisms called polyps form the coral reefs. The polyps collect calcium from the water and they use it to create a cup of limestone-like material around themselves. This is coral. Colonies of polyps become larger as they produce more coral. They eventually become so big that they join together with other colonies to form a coral reef. They are vulnerable because even a gentle touch can cause them to break. That's why they have signs that say, "Don't touch." One main destructive factor is pollution. The pollution is from people's boats and trash. Pollution can kill coral polyps, which therefore kills the reef. Another thing that can kill a reef is overfishing. When overfishing occurs, the ecosystem is changed, and therefore the coral reef is changed. Another one is boat grounding. It is when a boatman tries to go over the coral reef, but the boat prop hits the reef and destroys it. This is really bad. Now to finish off landforms, I will talk to you about islands. Most of the islands in Bicayne National Park are coral reefs that came above the surface. Once they were above, they transformed into a rock called Key Largo limestone. One main destructive factor is the tide. The tides are constantly bashing against the islands. The physical beating they take every day is unbelievable. Another one is chemical weathering. Chemical weathering occurs when factories send out smoke which goes into the clouds and falls down as acid rain. The acid rain wears down the island. This has been McGregor Donnelly and Chris Massaro reporting live from Bicayne National Park. Thanks for watching.